Alright, so update 14. This is kind of what I was more waiting for. I haven't really been on in probably give or take a day and a half, 2 days ish. Pretty much since the Super Rebirth stuff came out and I uploaded video. That's pretty much the last time that I was playing. Didn't really play in between that at all. I was really just waiting for an update, and I'd have to say this update is a lot more what I was looking for, because having it to where we had to go 1,000 at a time was obviously getting very slow. Now, of course, with them making it to where we get 5k, and also another thing to know is that you don't get sent back to spawn, so you can go into this zone and then go back over here. There's also a new zone, which, oh, right here, requires 250,000 rebirths, so I'm sure this place is going to be pretty nuts. It's a little laggy, it seems to be in here. Yeah, it seems to be a little laggy. Also, I'm able to... Okay, I cannot walk into the trees, so that's at least good. I can walk into this bridge here. It's not good. Yeah, I can walk into all these rocks, which, I mean, I guess is fine. As long as it's not knocking over my character, I guess it's not that much of an issue. Also, another thing that needs to be done is making it to where these parts here on the edge of the portals should also be where you can't like bump into them. So in that way we don't fall down whenever we go through a portal. But yeah, you can rebirth here though and just go into whatever zone, grab your coins, jump back out, sell, and rebirth. And like I said, it doesn't take you back to spawn like it normally would. And this is a 2.5k and a 5k zone. And then one of the other things that we have here, I don't think I actually got enough there to, nope. The price starts actually going up quite a bit since it's times 5, but there is also a new egg, which is the dragon egg, which, I mean, again, this is a pretty, good amount, but this is only, a little bit less than 3 times, so it's not that much more. So there is that. Also, there is some new backpacks, which I guess actually before I even hop in there and show the backpack, I might as well just get some more coins and just go ahead and probably buy it immediately. Should be able to probably buy it now. So I believe there's two new backpacks. Yeah, this one holds 7.2, what is this, trillion? Yeah, trillion and 9.5 trillion. So actually this is 2 sextillions, so let's see. That didn't take that long to honestly get. Probably just pop into any of these zones. I mean, I feel like in this zone though, there is maybe more coins like in the middle here for some reason. I feel like some zones, like they kind of like scattered a bunch of more coins around in certain areas. But yeah, let's go ahead and buy the new backpack really quick here. Or at least the best one that is new. There is also 4 more new magnets, which I'm gonna guess are in this shop. Yep, there's this one, 380, 383, 392, 402, and 423. And it looks pretty nice. 265 QD. Now, we are at a point where we're getting quite a lot of tokens, I would say, pretty quickly. Got on here and had, pretty sure 20k, and I'm already up to 30, or QD, sorry. And now I'm up to 30 QD, so it's definitely going pretty quick. Also, I believe the 2 times multiplier is actually still active, it looks like. Yeah, because it shows 2 times here, which I don't know if 2 times is also on the tokens or if it is just the money. So I'm not completely sure on that. But yeah, with the dragon egg, there is 7 new pets. Then there is the new hats, which there is 5 new hats. and it is this one right here. So it's 2.5 trill, and let's go ahead and just buy a few real quick, because it usually doesn't take much to get all the like best hat typically. Let's just see here real quick if we can spot it. That looked like it. 38, yeah. So let's see. Yep, we already got him. Like I said, it usually is pretty quick. Still seems they haven't fixed hats on how slow they unequip and equip, which is fine. They did actually fix pets. I don't think, well, I guess other than minor improvements and bug fixes, but a small thing that maybe some people won't notice is when you're actually unequipping your pets, like, it's actually pretty fast now. Also, when you're equipping them, it's the same. It's also, like I said, it's just a lot faster than it used to be, so that's a nice thing. There is obviously the new zone that I showed, and of course the rebirth board. And then the only other thing that is new is a buff to this place, which, I mean, if you were to look back at my last video, you could probably see the buff. Basically what they try to do is kind of keep this zone basically relevant to be still useful whenever they make a new rebirth zone. So in that way that the people that have spent the Robux on this zone still actually have a reason to come here. Also, what this does though is it also makes it to where for people that if you are going to be super rebirthing and maybe you want to have more of a challenge, well, I say challenge, quote unquote, but if you want to, maybe have a little bit more of a challenge and have it to where you don't give your pets to someone else, but you do buy this place, because, I mean, this place isn't that expensive, and, if you want to have a different way of playing the game, so be it. With that being said, this place, like, it always they always attempt to give this place a buff, it seems, anytime an update comes out, so I suppose that is a good thing. Because honestly, I wasn't really in that zone enough to really notice like how much of a buff, but I mean, compared to, even just this zone, it's better. Which, obviously, like, this zone isn't that great, but yeah, I'm already almost at 400,000 rebirths, and I was at, I think maybe, almost 300,000 when I got on here. It was like 280,000 or something like that, 285,000. So, yeah, like I said, Super Rebirths will become pretty easy. I guess what I'll do real quick here is we'll go ahead and I will buy, I guess, 5 of these really quick just to see them. Okay, looks like I actually got at least 4 of them. So these are potentially the tiers of them, I guess you could say. At least this time around they added 7, which is kind of cool. Most times it seems to be they've only added, well, this one they added 7. I guess I didn't really realize that one. But yeah, most of them haven't really, actually no, this one was 5, my bad. This one was 5, so yeah, like most of them they haven't really released that many, but this one was 7, so it's not bad actually. But let's see here. So 61,000 versus this 77. Okay, so unless the runic dragon is really good, probably gonna have to do the same thing, and you're gonna have to get these shiny before they're actually useful, which that's fine. It's just gonna make it to where obviously getting these pets the best they can be, it's gonna take a while, of course. But obviously, if you look at it by just in terms of the previous ones without being shiny versus these ones, are obviously better. So I'll probably give some of these away for sure, but I'm somewhat losing interest in this game, sadly. but it is getting to a point where, I mean, at least they have made it to where you can rebirth a lot faster, which is nice, but obviously it's making it more and more to a point, of course, where all the stuff that, of course, I've done is becoming less and less, of course, of a challenge. So, making it to where, basically, unless I grind as much as I did previously, basically, you know, someone is easily going to very easily pass me up and stuff and whatnot. And like I said before as well, I'm really wanting a leaderboard. I mean, like, you could say, like, oh, if I, you know, am not to play and they add a leaderboard, I'm going to be behind. But, you know, that's totally fine with me, honestly. Like, I want a reason to actually play this game, if that makes much sense. And really, my only point at first playing this was like, oh, you know, like, I could go for highest rebirths. But obviously, more and more as the games come out, the more and more they've made it to where it's just obviously easier to get to where I am. Now, I'm not saying that, you know, just because the fact this game is becoming easier that I'm going to stop playing it. Because, like I said, I'm just really waiting for the proper updates, I guess. And, I mean, like I said, this is going in the right direction, I guess. But like I said, the main thing I'm waiting for is a leaderboard. That's definitely the main thing that I want. Not sure if that will actually end up happening, but I guess time will tell if that does happen. I was hoping that maybe they would also have like a teaser of maybe what was to come next, but that does not seem to be the case. I mean, I would honestly expect to see something to do with Super Rebirth's next update, because obviously there was nothing this time around. So we go here, yeah, still shows max level. So, as far as I can tell, level 6 on everything is probably max level. So we can't really get coin respawn time to go down that low. And then I believe coin multiplier, from the looks of it, it could either A, goes to 3, maybe 3.5, or potentially up to even 4.0. But if it goes to 4, I still would be pretty... It would be pretty unlikely, I feel. But never know, I guess. But yeah, I think that is going to do it for me on this one. I'll probably just go ahead and make actually a follow-up video on this for tomorrow. And I'll just go ahead and this will be the video for today. And I'll, you know, I can make a little bit better of one the next time to show, you know, what I've been doing and giving stuff away and all that kind of stuff and whatnot. I will see you in the next one. Peace.